I love that for you. I'm a huge subtitles girl. I will say that to the death of me. And I hope that you inspire the other girls that are anti-subtitles to then join your tribe of subtitles.
Hopefully I can work to having you on the TV, but I'm not quite there. This is specific to social media.
No, absolutely.
But we're getting there.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to hear that. I feel like for me, a few things that are in strength training.
Ooh.
I am a strength training girl, and I have found myself a group of Black women that love to work out in Durham.
With good music.
With good music. One of the things I hate about going to Pilates studios or those other cycling classes, it's the music. I don't care to hear EDM like mixed with Taylor Swift. Like, I want to hear hip hop. I want to hear rap. I want to hear Megan when I'm working out.
Yeah.
And the girls just always miss the mark. So strength training in Black owned spaces.
Love it.
Definitely.
Love it.
Cultivating your own sense of style as well.
Ooh.
And I listened to the best podcast the other day. And I believe it's the Ezra Klein podcast. I'm going to have to link it in the show notes. But it was how to cultivate your own taste. And that was it was such an interesting conversation because we've been having a lot of conversation around how everyone looks the same. And it feels like we all don't know how to cultivate what we actually like in our lives anymore because we are only willing to see what looks good in someone else's home and be like, I like that, or see it on somebody else and be like, I like that.
Not do the
I'm
work
gonna get
to trial
the
and error.
exact outfit as her because it looks so good to her. Well, this goes back to the passive consumption piece because we're not just talking about social media being the passive space. Like, we're also talking about clothes. We're talking about materials.
It creates a mindset.
It's a mindset when you're a passive consumer. And so I feel like if we are just more intentional about what we're consuming, what we like, not following the trends of, okay, I'm going to get a whole living room that's beige, like, or I'm gonna do this because it looks good in this one girl.
Death to the neutral girlies.
I'm a neutral girly myself. It's not even, it's like, if that's really your style and you've been jacking that since like 2015, Solange was really the girl that like put us all, yeah, like I would never say that to Solange. Now for you other, I'm kidding. Listen, I just want us to like what we like and get it because we like it. Totally. Not because it even goes together, but because it means
helps
something.
Our personal growth. It allows us to really think critically. I'm excited because that's also something we're going to dive into deeper this year too. It's just like what your environment says about you and how you can curate your environment and your space to reflect the life that you would like to bring in. So I think, yes, we are all about standing on our personal style. Yeah. What else is on there? Anything else?
Newsletters.
Ooh.
It's counteracting, the what's out is, no critical thought. Like, I feel like when we cultivate newsletters and kind of bring back that old school element of indulging in content, and I'm really talking about like digital newsletters. Yeah. But I loved 17 magazine when I was younger. Like I had a subscription. I had like a whole two shelves of 17 magazine. Yeah. And I wanted to bring back that like slow flipping through pages, like actually ingesting what's in there.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking the other day, speaking of 17 magazine, I was like, why did they not have like an Essence Junior? Like there was no young form content of that, like 17 magazine, Cosmopolitan, Teen Vogue for the young
girls. That's so true.
So either way, I'm so happy he said that because that was a thought that crossed. I was like, we need a little Essence Junior.
Yeah. Caroline Wanga, CEO of Essence. If you're listening to this, you know what the girls want. And then the last thing that I'm not sure if it's going to be controversial, but I think we've been having a lot of conversation around it. And this is also something that I really struggle with. Boredom. Like boredom is kind of in because, again, going back to like, we are constantly being stimulated. Let me just level set right quick though, because I need y'all to understand that I love being overstimulated, actually. Like, it's a part of my nature. Like, I just like either talking to someone, listening to something. If I'm in silence, I'm talking to I'm literally talking to myself.
Yeah.
Like I have to get it out. But this idea of being bored, I haven't experienced it since I was like a kid, I feel like.
Wow. Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to just like spend time. We're
just being like, what am I about to do?
Exactly. Like, I don't have anything to do, and I'm not going to read. I'm not going to get on my phone. I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm just going to sit here outside of the window. Like, and in boredom, that's when we usually get our best ideas.
Yeah.
But I literally loathe it. But I feel like it's in because I have to just settle my
the
nervous
pendulum
system
swings. It's like if you overconsume, like we just have to full stop.
Yeah.
I think I can co-sign all of those for sure, and I don't want to out you, but I'm like, the boredom goes even as far.
Girl, go ahead and out me. Right, like, I don't want to out you, but I'm actually about to share your deepest darkest secret.
It's honestly because I need the logistics, but this girl literally stays on the phone in the shower, and I don't even know how she does it. I don't get it. But either way, I think that not even...
That's so funny. And let me just clear my name right quick. It's because I don't have any other time to like talk. Like,
I just don't know how somebody hears you on the phone.
I'm like, can you hear me? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, perfect. And then I just share whatever I need to share.
I have this mental image that she has one of those like big, those like super cheesy TikTok shop like contraptions of like, put your phone in here and it's waterproof. Either way, that's how far I think it goes. And I love this idea of boredom for us all, not just you, all of us.
Yeah.
Here's my ends. Just getting older is in. Like, we're owning our age. We're not wishing it away. We're not scared of growing up. We're full sending adulthood. And I actually think our generation's doing it really well. Like, we are truly bringing the tribe together with us, being like, adulting is simply not cute in this environment, in this economy. So might as well share in the journey with everybody else, which brings me into another one of my love languages, which is loud budgeting. Yes, we are making financially wise decisions. Yes, we are investing in high yield savings accounts. Yes, we are probably not going to take that trip out of the country, but that's okay. We're just going to do a low-key staycation.
Not too much.
Because we have
not too much.
Goals. We're loud budgeting. It's in. I'm here for it. Let's share tips and tricks, y'all. Like, let's do it. And then honestly, besides critical thought, which we already talked about, for me is just the standing on business game. Folks, I will say it until I'm blue in the face. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. So the lifestyle we want to have in our 30s, in our 40s, we need to be thinking about right now. We are truly have an access of resources in our mental clarity and our physical ability that we need to be thinking and utilizing very wisely so that we can cultivate a life that sets us up for success. And so for me, we are standing on business for the end game. Like, I want us all thinking big business. I want us thinking about our true goals, how we're going to get there, and how we're all going to bring everybody along with us. We're not leaving people behind. Like, if we're going to climb Mount Everest, we gonna climb Mount Everest. If you only make it to base camp, at least you were still standing on your business. You got to base camp. Like, I'll give you your ups, and we gonna make this trek together. So for me, the vision is crystal clear and we know where we're going.
I love that. And I have a question. Let's say I'm like curious on what you're talking about when you're saying standing on business and loud budgeting. Does that mean, okay, I know I don't have the funds to go out to like dinner with my friends, so I'm not going to have FOMO like when they're hanging out because I'm taking care, I'm standing on business. Okay.
Yes. And we're being honest. We're being so straight up and honest with ourselves. We're not taking any shame of like, oh, I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. No. Like, tell folks, like, I have goals that I'm trying to set. Like, I got things I'm saving for. Like, I can't come. Send them off with blessings and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, or head over to my crib afterwards and I'll catch a vibe with y'all as I'm chilling, drinking this $4 bottle of Trader Joe's wine.
Right.
Like, get innovative. Yes. Get innovative and live in your truth. nothing hurts us more than keeping up with the Joneses, because who are the Joneses? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think everything we're talking about is not only the facets of the Black Girl Flow that we think about, but it really is how this year are we protecting our mind, body, soul, building community, and really creating a sustainable culture for ourselves. So I'm super pumped because we have a docket full of incredible episodes that are going to dive into the ins and outs of so many of the in trends, using the trends even though they're out, for us to really build more of our toolbox and also to put things into practice. Like, y'all, it's time to get up off of the chair and really live out what we've been talking about for these years. Like, let's really put it to the test. Like, if 2024 is the time frame that we have, let's see how much of this we can accomplish, and let's cheer each other along the way. And I'm excited to bring that energy into 2024 with us.
Oh, I love it when she gets to preaching, y'all. She be preaching.
So flow rats. I'm just kidding.
Right. No, it is giving, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of making the same excuse? Aren't you tired of saying you're going to do it and not doing it? Like, aren't you ready to step into it? That's what 2024 is giving.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have said that any better.
Yeah.
And so we leave you with, what are your ins and outs for 2024?
Mm-hmm.
We want to know, what are you leaving behind? And what are you cultivating and bringing in? Did you resonate with any of ours? Please DM us, chat with us in the section below. And yes, that's all that we have for y'all today.
And so until next time,
love, blessings.
Bye y'all. All right, that wraps up our episode this week.
We'd really appreciate if y'all could rate us on Apple and Spotify, as it really helps grow our BGF tribe and support our podcast.
As always, the conversation continues on Instagram and TikTok, so connect with us there if you want to join in on all the keys.
With that said, we will see y'all next time.